Oh, there we go. Is it working now? I have no clue. Hopefully this is picking up on sound. Let me just test it quickly. Alright. Put some music on because I kind of don't want this with no music. What the hell? I've been on this account forever. I'm like looking at some of the history of it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, some of this shit's psychotic. Be a little bit too aggressive, but we'll put it on. We'll just try it for now. I don't know what else to put on, so. Oh wait, 1 second. I forgot to put on the stream volume. Let's try this out. Alright. I don't know what else to put on. So if someone has something better to put on, let me know. Let's get started. Let's log in. The world's good for me. Is this one? Undertaught? I don't know. Whiskas been updated. Are you kidding me? Son of a bitch. 1 second. 1 second. Let me restart this shit. Let's start this shit. Okay, this music is too aggressive. I think we're just gonna go with RuneScape music for the entirety of this, because this is just like way too aggressive out the gate. All right, we're back in. I hope my bond is still. I hope I still have access. I was kind of like on the cusp of losing. I have 1 day left. Okay, so I gotta beat this quest today. Oh, okay. Alright, Secrets of the North. That's a good question. So head to the Carnelian Mansion in Ardoyne to start investigating Secrets of the North. Okay? I can do that. Let's put some music on. Wow. Ambient. Okay. And put a little bit of sound on here. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Hopefully you guys can. It's too loud. Somebody please let me know. I don't have a good way to tell. Oh my god, that's loud as shit. I'm sorry. I can. Okay. Probably like 50%. Okay. Well, let's hope that's good enough. We'll see. Okay. All right. Sorry, I forgot I gotta do this. Don't look. Don't look. All right, we're back in. Y'all can look again. It's fine. All right. Let's just test this out because I've never. I just got this quest cape recently. This is the first time I won't be able to use it. Can I wear it? You had to put all the quests. You need to complete all the quests to wear this cape. That's so cool. Can I still use its effect though? To complete all the quests, use this cape. It's interesting. It's interesting for sure. It's a weird feeling to have it. Where is it? What are the? I mean, I probably have all the requirements. I'm guessing. Secrets of the North. It's a master level quest. I can start. What are the requirements? 69 agility, nice. 64 thieving, 56 hunter. Okay, cool. Recommended combat level, 85. I think I meet it all. Oh, this is a new. I didn't even know this was a feature. 2 more attack strength levels, 2 more defensive points. I level up. Oh, cool. Anyways, all right. So where do I have to go for this quest? It says it's in Ardoyne. Gotta go. There it is, Secrets of the North. Okay, so we're gonna go to Ardoyne. What's the best way to get to Ardy? Wilderness Lever, I guess. Kind of a weird way to get to Ardy, though. Or we'll just do it quickly. Let's put on just our graceful gear. Get around. And in weapons, let's just bring a blowpipe because I just recently got this and it's fun to use it. It looks like I'm also smoky when I'm using the weapon. Wait, I can't. I'll bring an assembler as well. Anyways, Artie. I probably need. No, I'll just bring my teleport tablets with me. I'm not gonna teleport to. I'm not gonna teleport to what's it? Edgeville into this weird roundabout method to get the fucking get to Artie faster. I'm just gonna do this instead. Alright. Time to do it already. I probably should have brought. Fuck, I probably should have brought stamina potions. It is so loud. Jesus, man. Even loud for me. Like, I can't even fucking think straight. Okay, better? Alright, what else am I gonna do? I gotta. Fuck, I can't think straight. Too much stuff going on in my head. I'm just excited, like, oh, what am I? I'm going the wrong way. I just haven't done a quest in so long. Well, that's not I haven't done a quest. I did a quest a couple weeks ago, but just, this is the first quest I'm going to be doing, like, completely blind besides Garden of Mystery. I did that one kind of blind. Every other quest I've pretty much done with the quest guys. This is going to be interesting. Oh, this is bad, because people are going to be here doing this quest. I'm going to see what they're doing. Okay, I'm just going to try to ignore what people are doing. Okay. Cyril? Hello again. Adventure. It's good to see you. If it wasn't for your quick thinking, the treacherous Jones would probably poison my family, and I'd be die by now. We are in your I can't read for some reason. Don't worry about it. Could eat as its own reward, and that might didn't hurt either. Okay. Is that it? Who do I talk to the guard? Hello there. Look at this. Good to see you've managed to clear your name. I always had faith in you. Thanks. So quiet. So everything is all quiet here now. Around here now. Indeed. For now, at least, everything's back to normal. Do not meet all the requirements to start. What? What do you mean I don't meet all the requirements to start Secret of the North? The General Shadow? What the hell is that? Is that a mini quest? Oh my god. Curse of the Empty Lord! What? What the hell? How deep does this rabbit hole go? Okay. Well, shit. Well, this brings up the next question. Do I use the quest guide on this? Or do I use the quest guide on this shit, or do I just, like... So let me pop out chat. There we go. Now I can see chat. Because I have to have, like, the window open and shit. Oh, do you like this? There we go. It's gonna work like this. Oh, that won't work too well. What if I do this? Should work, right? I'm just fixing the whole setup. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I can see chat. I'll test it. Does it pop up on my... There we go, it pops up. Okay, good. It's working. Okay, cool. So I have to do these two other quests. Oh my god, that's so whack. Okay, well, let's do them. The Curse of the Empty Lord. I didn't know I have to do mini quests to do this. Show on map. That's such a cool feature. Okay, let's go over here. I think I have a skills necklace. I'll just take it and run up there. I don't plan on using the quest guide for any of these. Let's just do them all. Like, let's do it. Like, how often do you get to do a quest completely blind? You know, it's kind of an interesting experience. I'm just gonna try it out. You know, I don't ever get the opportunity to try quests blind, so let's just do it. Let's just. Oh yeah, I probably need some stamina potions. Take these to get around the game. Yeah, let's just do this. Then I need one of these because I can't use my quest cape anymore. It's probably fine. And then we gotta go take a skills necklace. I don't have a jewelry box yet. That's a eventual goal. All right, rub. Guild. Why do I have goblins as like? Oh, because I was doing them for. I remember I was doing it for God Wars as a way to get to the Bando's room. Okay, there should be a ghost around here. They said. Right? Is that what they said? Northwest Fishing Guild, I assume I can actually see him. Oh, I need the Ring of Visibility, don't I? Oh, I forgot all these damn items I need that I like used in quests and stuff. So like, it's gonna be such a fucking nightmare to find it all again. Ring of Okay, cool. All right, take two. Kind of a cool mechanic to have an item you have to wear to see things. I know it's like not that impressive, but still, it feels impressive. There he is. Talk to mysterious ghost. Hello there. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Oh my god. These motherfuckers. There's no... Okay. Oh. Third time's a charm, right? Honestly, I've like forgotten about some of these items in the game. Like I didn't even know they're still. I didn't even know they existed anymore. I forgot they completely. I completely forgot they existed. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Which is it's like funny. It's like, huh? I need this item. Completely forgot it was even available. Like this is what happens if you do all the damn quest guide stuff. All the quests with the quest guide. You don't have to fucking struggle through and learn where everything, all the actual items are. Okay, here we go. It's a mini quest. It shouldn't take too long though. I think. Oh, okay. I should read this again. I'm invisible. Sure, bud. Hello. Hello? So what's up? I cannot believe it. You can see me? You understand my words? Sure can. So, what are you doing? What's this guy doing? You motherfucker! He teleported away! Oh. God damn it. Okay, it doesn't matter. Fine. Hello. What's up? You can see me? You understand my words? Sure can. So why are you hanging around here? My tale is one of woe. No doubt you have little interest in hearing it. Though it has been so many moons since I last had company in this endless non-life. Alright, goodbye. Based maneuver? Okay, tell me your story. What... Well, actually, I would like to know what happened to you to turn to an invisible ghost. If only so I can make sure it doesn't happen to me. My name is Valdez. I served my Lord Saradomin faithfully for many years. As an explorer of the strange land we had been brought to, I remember the day this curse fell upon me. Clearly, I had just discovered a huge temple hidden below the ground of one of Saradomin's compatriots. I am unsure who had built it or why they had left it seemingly abandoned, but inside I located a great treasure. It was the god staff of Armadil. Oh, how I rue my choice that day. A choice? Aye, stranger. I chose that day to take it so that my Lord Saradomin's power and prestige can be increased by its possession. A god weapon. Do you have any comprehension of the difficulty and rarity of obtaining such a thing? To find such an artifact of power just lying around, it is almost incomprehensible. So it was there in the deserted temple that I made my choice. I took the staff and left that temple for Intrana immediately. That was the cause of my cursed state. You mean what? You mean you gave it to Saradomin and he cursed you? He cursed you? I can't read. I don't know why. You know, like how there's like sometimes like people that are dyslexic, like you can like show people who are non-dyslexic certain text, and like it can get them to realize what it's like to be dyslexic. This is kind of like what it feels like sometimes I'm reading this shit. I don't know why. Just what it feels like. Anyways, okay. Seems kind of ungrateful if you ask me. No, stranger, you misunderstand completely. Firstly, my gracious lord would never treat anyone in such a manner. If he felt it was beyond my bounds as a mere mortal, to hold such an artifact, he would have simply commanded me to return it to whence I had claimed it, and I, being eternally loyal, would have obeyed without question. Secondly, I never managed to pass the artifact on to my lord. The vile thief Renard accosted me as I made my way to Intrana, and after defeating me with a sneak attack, he plundered the staff from my person and left me for dead. I do not know what became of the staff, but I can feel in my very bones that whatever its final fate was, it is somehow related to this curse upon me. Wow, tough break. Damn, bro, sucks. Well, goodbye. Like, just no, I can't help you. I'm sorry to bore you with my tale, stranger. Please allow me to compound my rudeness by asking you for one favor small to perform. I won't make any promises, but if it's nothing too annoying, I guess I can help you out. Many thanks, stranger. This existence tortures me. I need you to find Renard, and if he has the staff yet, reclaim it, or find out what hideous deed he performed to curse me. So I have nothing I may offer you to save a piece of my clothing. Please take it as payment. Is this how you get the ghostly robes? Where can I find? There you go. So you get the ghostly robes. Cool. That's got pretty good magic attack, or is that just regular? Is that the exact same stats as like? It's the exact same like. Blue Wizard robe is what it's called, right? It's a little bit better than the Blue Wizard robes. Cool. Where can I find this Renard then? The infamous Renard. The last I heard of that vile thief, he had joined a group of bandits in an evil land to the northeast of here, where they had made their home living out, where they made their home side of the reach of authorities that pursued them. My God, I'm like really. I promise I know how to read. I promise I do. I'm just really struggling. Okay, well, I'll try to find him. I'll try to find him for you then. Wait, is that the only advice I get? Where to find the thief again, who caused this curse to follow you? Of course. Mr. The last I heard about that fellow, he had joined a group of ants in an evil land to the northeast of here. They made their home living outside of the reach of authorities that pursued. So northeast of here. It would be either in MacGruber's Woods, which I doubt. Somewhere, maybe like in here, or Sears Village. Okay, well, let's go check Sears Village out. Of course, I forgot to bring a Camelot teleport. So we knew that. What's the one clip from? What's it called? Why is it not Sears Village by default. Out of the reach of authorities. I mean, the Sears are non-violent, right? I don't know. Oh my god. Don't look at that, gamers. I swear I take care of my plans. Let's follow the bard. How many? You need to have all the songs to get follow the bard? I'm like missing 50. What in the fuck is that? Why is this fairy ring like that? They all just look like that, don't they, huh? Alright, whack. What's this one called? CJR? It's an interesting... I didn't know this is like a weird effect. Okay, anyways, because this is not really the primary quest we're going for today, or these two quests aren't the primary quests we're going for today, if it takes me more than, I don't know how long, I'm probably like an hour or two, I'm probably just gonna give up and do the quest guide for these ones. They don't mean Relica, right? Like... Why is General Kazard here? You can see the shadow realm and yet you are not of it. Oh well, you will be of no use. What do you mean I am not of it? Promise the solid to be the shadow realm, you must be less opaque. Is this another quest? Did I just completely by luck find the mini quest of the General Shadow? I absolutely did. That's so funny. That's so, like, completely coincidentally. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna turn down this music even more. Holy shit's too loud, man. Okay, I don't believe it's the mountain camp. We're going pretty far. It could be McGruber's Woods. Maybe it's... Maybe it's some bands in the evil and lawless land in the north. I'm guessing it's going to be in this area, because I'll check it out. Oh, maybe it has something to do with this. Oh, let's go to Relica. I literally have the Elite Fremnic Diaries done, and I still sometimes teleport to Relica using this. It's an old teleport I used to use. No. I don't think it's gonna be here. I think I'm too far north. Let's go back to Camelot. Go to McGruber's Woods. What? There's just guard dogs. There's not anything really there. I'm really stretching. Based. Free attack potions. I didn't even know this was an option. Wait. Am I stupid? There's a high chance I actually might be really dumb here. Did he say northwest or northeast? Northeast of here. Living outside the reach of authorities. I'm really stumped. I'm just gonna start looking at the quest guide. I'm tired. It's not really the quest I'm here for anyways. So curse the empty lord. It's in the wilderness? I would have been here forever. I would have been here forever. Okay, good thing I checked. Jesus, man. Okay. kind of don't really... I know I'm going to need it, so I'm going to take these things, but I don't really care much for... Ooh, let's deposit that. I don't want to lose my fury. Why do I have beer? Don't want that. Move that as well. Just take one of these. A burning amulet, so we can get back. I think this will be, if I die, I'll keep. Oh, where's my... Oh, cool. I will lose my ring of vulnerability though. Let's just get, I think it'll be okay, but just a quick detour. Is it bandit camp that we're going to, or no? We're going at bandit camp. This is kind of ridiculous. How are you supposed to talk to this guy at all? Okay, let's kill these guys, I guess. Black Heather? That's not really a nice name to have. Okay. Mr. Renard, what be this? You both see and hear me, you know my and also know my name. Tell me what devilry brings you here. Be quick about it before I get you like a fish. Well, apart from the fact that I ain't scared of no ghosts, I'm here because I spoke to Valdez. Valdez, who be that some foul necromancer? No, he was the ghost I saw near Galariel's tomb. God! It's ridiculous, man. They just all want to kill me. I don't have time for this. They didn't bring, like, prayer gear. Okay, I'm just gonna hold spacebar through the entire conversation, so I don't have time to... Perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on! This is so long! Okay, thank God. Oh my God. How on earth are they expecting anybody to be able to go through that entire dialogue without being attacked constant short? That's so silly. Okay. Talk to mysterious ghosts in the graveyard shadows in the wilderness. Where's the graveyard shadows? Oh, here we go. I can just go there from here. It's pretty quick. Run up north and make a right. So you can do free, what's it called? Construction training, just picking up these planks. Big. Must be Karen the messenger. How do you know my name, stranger? Well, I had a very interesting chat with Renard the thief. Seems you redirect his message regarding a certain goblin for your own ends. Are you fucking kidding me? Yep. So that's what this is about. You should know the deal was too good to be not repercussions. It seems as though you might be responsible for the curse that has befallen you by not delivering Reynard's message to the correct person. Ha, this is not a truthful assessment of the story. You might think this differently if you had heard my side of events. Tell me your story then. Please let me hear the other side of the story then. Well, if you have spoken to Renard, then you will know that he had somehow managed to obtain a very valuable weapon and he was looking for a buyer. What he probably didn't tell you was that he met me in drunken stupor in a smoke-filled tavern and I offered to arrange purchaser for his item in exchange for a small finder's fee. So you knew what the staff was? The gods have armor? Of course I did. Honestly, you would be pretty slow-witted to not recognize legendary artifacts such as that. Well, I don't understand. Renard said that he had a buyer already in mind that you delivered the message to. It's just stupid. Like, why would you do this? Oh my god. Okay, however, blah blah. Whatever he might have thought he was doing with it in the end. All that happened was he left me to arrange a purchaser for the item. I didn't really understand what he said there. So you thought you would offer to General Zamorak? Ah yes, Lord Zamorak. He was merely a mortal back then, you know. Yet I could see great things in store for him even then. He had a kind of brilliant ruthlessness in it, and a special kind of vicious streak you see so rarely. Well, anyway, when given the task of selling a weapon forged by the very gods themselves, I naturally thought of Zamorak as a potential buyer. I was a messenger in his employ anyway, so it was a mere trifle to find him. Deliver the news. I knew of his particular interest in armor and weaponry of all kinds. Yes, he was always quite the connoisseur when it came to weaponry. I met Lord Zamorak. I let Lord Zamorak know there was some drunken fool with an artifact of incredible power that could probably be bought off with a few jewels and trinkets. And he escorted me to the tavern and made the purchase there and then. It was a satisfactory deal all around. I got a share of the sale price from Renard and greatly increased my prestige among Zamorak and his followers. But perhaps the events that followed were responsible for my cursed state. But events that followed? I cannot tell you them precisely, for I myself was not there to witness them. I am, after all, simply a messenger. When it happened, I was busy elsewhere delivering a message from Zamorak to the rest of the Mahajarat ilk. When it happened, what was it? As I have explained, I was not there. I do not know what Zamorak did with the staff, but whatever it was in his banishment, it resulted in his banishment by the other gods for many years. The very strange thing was that Ceradon must have known about it, whatever it was, before it even happened. Really, why do you say that? Well, it was the contents of the message I was returning to Zamorak. Lucian seemed quite certain that there was a spy for Ceradon somewhere amongst his followers named Lanissa. If whatever happened to that staff caused the curse to befall me, then it is certain that she too would have been afflicted, because she would have been in the very heart of the action. You give me much to think on adventure. I would like to reward you with sturdy messenger boots. May they aid you in your travels. But where can I find this Lanissa? Ah, yes, the whereabouts of the treacherous Lanissa. According to Lucian's intelligence report, she had been uncovered as a spy by her constant use of ships to ferry information. It's whereabouts that she would look at somewhere coastal to this day. Try to find her. That's so vague. That could be anywhere. What the fuck, man? I saw it. Okay. Port Sarim. I mean, it kind of is the spot you think of instantly, is Port Sarim, but still, like, who thinks of like somewhere coastal? That could be fucking anywhere, man. I don't know. Where the hell is ports. Like, I mean, how do I know it's Port Sarim versus somewhere else? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. All right, let's go. Ah, okay. Wish there's a better. There probably is a pretty good way. Actually, I'm so stupid. There's a good way to get to Port Sarim. Can't I just teleport to Karamja and then ferry over? Wouldn't that just be faster? Ship to Crandor? Why would there be a ship to Crandor? Is that this one? I mean, yeah, I would teleport here. Hey, it's not that much faster. Whatever. Anyways. Lanissa! Let me holla at you. Where is she? And the render distance is so short too. Like, she's so hard to see too. This is a cruel quest. I would have been stuck doing this for hours. Okay, you'd be Lanissa, I take it. Who are you? Where did you hear that name? How comes it that you can see and speak to me? Well, a ghost called Karim directed me towards you. So that weasel Karim has been blighted by this curse too. Ha, good thing too. If anybody deserves such a fate, it would be one such as him. I guess you didn't get along then. No, evil scum such as he should never have been allowed to walk this world. What lies has he told you to come here? Have you come to try and kill me? Well, I'm not sure if I could if I tried, but that is not why I came to talk to you. Then speaks. Speak well, for I may yet be dead, but I'm still a danger to those who cross me. Really? Actually, I'm trying to work out why all of you invisible ghosts seem to be cursed. I'm not exactly sure, but the trail seems to have led me to you. That makes no sense. I served Saradomin faithfully my entire life. Then all of a sudden I find myself reduced to this state. Well, it seems as though that may have been the cause. What? Explain yourself. As I understand it, it was something to do with the staff bearer Armadillo and your refusal to tell Saradomin that it had been stolen. What? But that is not how it happened at all. Tell your story then. Okay. Let me see. I had been working as a spy for Lord Saradomin amongst the forces of the Empty Lord. The Empty Lord, who is that? I will not give you his name, for to do so would give him power here. Let's just say that he was a fearsome deity whose strength was greater than all the gods we knew of on this realm at the time. It's probably worth mentioning that at this time we had no knowledge of the mysterious nature of God Guthix, so he was stronger than Saradomin. So as Saradomin was, yes. As Saradomin is now, who can say? I see, please continue. As I say, I was working as a spy within the very camp of my lord's enemies. I knew that should I have been caught, I risked being killed upon the spot. My combat skills were always formidable, and if truth be told, there's a fair amount of dissent amongst his followers anyways. What do you mean dissent? Ah, to not understand this, you must have been led a sheltered life. Fuck you. Let me tell you this, evil will always breed more evil and will never be satisfied with what it has. The Empty Lord chose to ally himself with the dark creatures of this world, fully aware that their own natures would cause them to rally against his rule and take every opportunity they could to betray him. This has always been the nature of evil. Perhaps he thought his power could prevent such treachery? This allowed me freedom amongst the camp, for it was always easy to point fingers of suspicion at some unsuspecting necromancer or foolish Maharat. It's such a hard to pronounce fucking creature. Majorat, if it seemed as though my activities had been discovered. Similarly, should I ever be caught in the act of my sabotage, it was all too easy to bribe whoever found me or persuade them into believing it was just some minor treachery of my own, rather than my work for my Lord Saradomin. Okay, well that makes sense. I don't understand what the stuff will have to do with this. Very true. As I have told you, the Empty Lord was extremely powerful, but not so powerful that he could rule over the other deities of this world without opposition. Should he have made a move against any other god, then he could still have been easily brought down by all the combined efforts of the others. The theft of Armadillo's staff changed this, however. If he had taken possession of this god, then his power would have been so great that he could have overthrown all on this world and made it into his own image. I could not allow such a thing to happen. I went immediately told my comrade Dahlek the mage and told him that the message had come to the lair. Told him that a message had come to the lair offering this weapon for sale. I knew that as soon as my Lord Saradomin heard this, he would contact Armadillo to inform them of the theft, and the matter would be resolved quickly and discreetly. So you passed information to Dalek instead of taking it to Saradomin yourself. My eternal shame, I indeed failed my Lord Saradomin. I could not mistake the message directly, for I feared my disguise had been uncovered. Lucian particularly had been taking an unhealthy interest in my activities, and I had gut feeling that to make any obvious moves against the empty Lord would have been my undoing. But Dalek was a noble man. I cannot believe that he would not have taken. I cannot believe that he would not have taken my message immediately to Lord Saradomin. Well, it seems like he didn't. I don't know why not. Please venture, discover what foul fate must have befallen him to have neglected his duty. I have not much to offer as a reward, but these spare robes I wore while on assignment. Please find him and discover why I first like this. Oh, I thought she was gonna be the headpiece. Dalek, he was always a low force. I think he would have found an altar discernment or so. Pray for his curse to be lifted. Okay, I'll try to find him for you there. That's like he could be in any fucking church. Okay. Some of this stuff, I'm just like, okay, thank God I did this. Because I've been stuck forever trying to figure this shit out. This is a mini quest, by the way. Jesus. Hello, Daholic. You see my form here? You hear my words and know my name? Yeah, your face I don't recognize. Be you somebody so short to bind me so? Well, no, not really. But that is besides the point. It is not I who trapped you here as a ghost. Then how come you know my name? As a stranger, Lanessa told me about you, where to find you. Oh, Lanessa, that poor sweet girl, as I malicious cursed her as well as myself. Your foolishness. The story shames me, stranger. I would rather keep it unto myself. Tell me your story. Look, I don't want to force you to tell me, but perhaps sharing it with someone might relieve your guilt. Aye, perhaps it might at that. So what has Lanessa told you the events of the day that this curse befell me? Well, she told me that she was working as an undercover agent of Saradomin amongst the followers of some empty lord, and when news of the theft of the god weapon reached her, she passed the message on to you instead of taking to Saradomin because she was scared her cover might be blown. Or that is a fair account of events. But I don't understand why you didn't take the message to Saradomin. Stranger, my foolishness was a result of my respect for Saradomin, not as a result of any attempted treachery. So why didn't you pass on Lanessa's message? As I understand it, something happened with that staff that could have been avoided if you all passed her message on. Sigh, I know not what occurred with that goblin, but I have my suspicions. Let me explain myself. I was Lanessa's immediate superior, and I was often her contact for missions. Because of this role, I had access to a larger picture of what was happening than she did herself did, and I was not only well aware that her presence amongst the enemy camp had been detected, but I was also well aware that there was a growing faction amongst them who were plotting to overthrow their master. Their master being. That I will not tell you. I will tempt the fates no more than I have already done. But anyway, it has come to my attention that the Mahajarat, who have been liberated from the control of Icthlerin, did not appreciate one form of slavery to another, and under leadership of the mighty Zamrock were making plans to overthrow their masters and take his power for themselves. Now as powerful, long-lived, and evil as they were still just mortal, and I made the decision that it would still be beneficial to Lord Sherman from his highest, for his mighty sheriff to be distracted by such internal conflicts. So that is why I decided not to pass the report from Lanessa on. Yes, my guilt is more than simply inaction. I knew that with such a weapon, Zamrock would be capable of launching an attack that could actually stand a chance of success, but I also knew that he would never be able to get a chance to use it in battle, for being a goblin in his very presence would have sung out to their leader. Being a god weapon, its very presence would have sung out to their leader. I'm just using something about that then. I did. To my eternal shame, I decided that I would assist Zamrock and his henchmen in their battle by secretly casting a spell of concealment upon the staff, so that they might use it secretly against their master. So Zamrock knew about this. No, nobody except myself, and now you knew that I cast such a spell. Had I known that a threat to my Lord Ceridon and Zamrock what a threat to my Lord Ceridon and Zamrock would later become, I wouldst have taken the message to Ceridon immediately. Alas, it's all too easy to see your mistakes after you've made them. This guy's responsible for it! He's responsible for fucking Zamrock! What an asshole! Yeah, you should be rotten in hell, you prick! Okay, that's mean, I'm joking. We shouldn't be that mean to the guy. He didn't know any better. I'm confused. What exactly happened with the staff anyway? And why have all these very strange people been cursed because of it? I cannot answer your question with anything other than my own suspicions, but I do know of one who might be able to tell that. Might be able to. And if any man deserved actions that day, it was he. Who are you speaking of? His name was Vigora. This is the guy with the chain mace! Okay. He was an evil man, brutal and vicious and deadly with a blade. What about chain mace? He's one of the few humans Zamrock allowed to rise to position of power amongst his rebels, possibly because he imitated the same qualities of Zamrock. If anyone knows what Zamrock did with that god weapon to have caused this curse to have befallen us, it would be he, or he would have been fighting on Zamrock's very right-hand side of the rebellion. Please, if this curse can be lifted, find Vigora and find out what was wrought upon us. I have no wealth nor magic to aid you, but take my hood as a reward. I serve me well in these centuries and these passages may bring whatever. Where would you suggest I look for Vigora? The evil swordsman Vigora? Perhaps he's returned to his castle in the Darklands. I'll try to find him there for you then. Oritania. Okay. Well, it says to bring Mauritania Lakes too. But I wonder why, because I mean, yeah, so taking a Slayer ring's better. A Slayer ring and a Slayer helmet. This. Nope. Teleport, baby. Mauritania Slayer Tower. Where are we going? Whatever, we'll just run through the whole thing. I don't know if it takes longer or not. Ugh. So that's for the infamous Vigora. Hold thy tongue, varlet. Jesus. Speak fast. How come you find me? How come you to find me here, and how doth you understand mine speech? You want me to hold my tongue and tell you how I found you? Cease thy chatter and respond to my demand. Cease my chatter and respond to your demand? I warn thee, knave, this curse upon me hath not improved my temper these centuries past. Well, it's actually about that curse I have come to speak to you. Oh, be that so, then forgive my swift anger. Speak to me of how you plan to break this curse. I didn't actually mention about breaking the curse. Then what lets you dare speak to me? Based. Oh my god. Well, I've heard your name from a mage called the Hulk, and I'm trying to find out what exactly caused this curse to befall him as well, and you as well, apparently. Ha! So the weak-willed mage was cursed along with me. Well, now that is a very interesting turn of events. Then I am to assume that Valdez, Renard, Karim, and Lanissa were also cursed along with me? How did you know that? Haha. Oh, the curse got deeper than I had previously thought. Stranger, this news has brought me a ray of sunshine, my otherwise dreary millennium. Please ask me any question you wish. This guy is psychotic. What the hell? Thanks, I think. So what exactly happened on that day you were all cursed? I know that Valdez recovered the staff, but discovered the staff. Oh, I don't know what's wrong. I ran to his instant Karim to tell Zamrock of it. Meanwhile, Lanissa heard the sale and informed Dalek, who placed an enhancement on the weapon so that its power would be hidden. I still don't know what happened with the staff to cause this curse or what you had to do with it, though. Well, stranger, rest yourself a while, and I will recount a tale of the events that day, for I was one of the few actually there when it happened. What happened? What happened? When Lord Zamorak first got his taste of godhood. Wow, sounds like quite a dinner party anecdote. You could take the snide venom out of your voice, whelp. When you came to me, 'twas not the other way around. Okay, please continue. Well, now let us see. As you may have heard tell, my affiliation lay with the General Zamorak, a mighty warrior of the Majorat tribe, and my skill on the battlefield had quickly brought me to his attention. So pleased was he with my bloodlust that he promoted me on the battlefield once to serve in his honor guard, and let me tell you, this was a rare honor indeed, for I was the only human chosen to take such a position. Really? Oh yes, the Dragon Riders. Oh yes, the Dragon Riders, Majorat, demons, and vampire warriors made the bulk of the forces, but I wager I was their equal in all ways of combat. How, when I think of someone like Lucian struggling to lift a blade, I say some ways I was even their better. Please continue. Well, anyway, myself and the rest of the Zamorak's honor guard were formulating stratagems in the battle tent when that sneaky messenger Karim came in offering to sell us the god staff of Armadil. Naturally, we suspected that this was some trick by our lord to test our loyalty. Yes, who is your lord? Everyone has been very evasive about that. Quiet fool, all things in their course. You were disrupting my train of thought. Sorry. Well, anyway, we thought it was too good to be true, yet when we visited this scummy tavern, we were amazed to discover there was no trick, no test of loyalty, no hidden trap. Somehow this fool had actually managed to obtain the god staff of Armadil. Its power was incredible. You could almost feel the energy crackling around it in the air. So what happened then? Well, with such a weapon, the plans we had been developing for rebellion against our lord could finally be put into action. But we knew that we would have to act swiftly before he heard that we had a weapon capable of defeating him, and we would have to fight decisively, for even amongst our group there were still those loyal to the lord, such as the pathetic fool Azanadra. So just who was this lord you speak of? I tell thee again, I will say when it is appropriate. Now do not disrupt my tale. Okay, carry on then. So anyway, Lord Zamorak and his most trusted compatriots, and myself, Haziel, Lord Draken, Thamaron, I don't know who Thamaron is, and Zamoragel made plans to overthrow our lord using the god weapon by pledging allegiance to Zamorak as our master. Were each to be given a large piece of land as our own in return. We decided to move immediately before anyone got our cold feet or any other parties could interfere in the work, and made haste towards the castle where our lord lived. If Lucian had not otherwise been occupied, he would have probably accompanied us with his magics, but it turned out the foolish Dahalig made his involvement unnecessary with some spells of his own, allowing us to get closely enough to the castle with the staff without the lord being able to sense its presence. So your lord was the one that cursed you. I'm coming to that. So anyway, we made our way to the castle under the pretense that we had made war plans against Saradomin and the other deities to discuss. As usual, our lord was guarded well, but this was why Zamorak had brought his most trusted fighters with him. While we distracted the empty lord with our feints and attacks and kept his bodyguards busy, Lord Zamorak outflanked him, unsheathed the staff, and plunged it into his back. It was a glorious sight. At that moment, I was reminded of whom I fought, and why General Zamorak had earned his nickname, the Scourge, upon the battlefield. The next thing you know, you were cursed? No, it was not quite that simple. The empty lord turned away from our battle, eyes burning with hatred towards Zamorak instead. Seeing this, we all fought with extra vigor so that General Zamorak would not face our lord alone, but we were outnumbered by many hundreds of warriors and demons, could not reach to him to assist him. So what then? Why? It was the empty lord versus Zamorak in single combat, and the sight of the battle will be with me forevermore. Okay. The empty lord was a powerful god, stronger than any of the others at that wake at that time, possibly even as strong as Gothex is. And Zamorak was but a mortal, a Majorat warrior all the same, with all the strength and power that entails but mortal nonetheless. But to see him fight, you would not think of him as mere anything. He was war itself. Flurry after flurry of blows he rained upon the empty lord, and the very castle walls shook and quivered with their power, but the empty lord would not fall. Even with the weapon of God embedded in his back, he fought on, and with each blow our victory seemed less and less certain. So what then? Well, then a miracle happened, or luck, or natural justice. You can call it what you want, but as the empty lord's hands wrapped tightly around Zamorak's throat, Zamorak, kicking and screaming defiantly, radiant in his anger until the very last, plunged towards the empty lord, who seemed to lose his footing slightly and fell in such a way so that the staff punched deeper into his body, but also impaled Lord Zamorak at the same time. And then what? And then nothing. There was a sudden flash of bright light and then a sudden blink of cold darkness, and it was over. Zamorak stood over the empty Lord, who was slowly fading from existence, and as he faded, it almost seemed as though Zamorak became more real, more solid than he had been before. And as the empty Lord faded from this world completely, I heard his voice almost whisper upon the wind, cursing all who had helped Zamorak in his victory, which, as you now tell me, seems to have been all responsible for the staff ending up in Zamorak's hands at the castle. As I heard it, I saw that I too was fading, just as the empty Lord, and I called to my brethren for their assistance, but they could no longer hear my words nor my form. It was then that the other gods appeared and banished Zamorak from the world completely for daring to kill one of their kind. Although, as it turned out, it didn't quite work out that way for them. When he returned, stronger than ever, a god himself. But the god wars were another story entirely. But I don't understand. If Zamorak used the weapon, then why was it only you who were cursed? And the other people who were cursed, why them? Why not the other Mahajarat, for example? And just who is this empty Lord you keep speaking of? Well, in my life, I was nothing but a warrior. I had no hidden knowledge, but I didn't especially care about gods and their magics. I certainly didn't respect them. Now, I suppose this is my death, but I am a shade of the wind, unnoticed by all who passed me until today anyway. The only answer I can give you is that the others who were with me, Majarats, remember, were beings of magic. It runs through their very veins and ebbs through their bones. Perhaps, who knows why this curse fell as it did. Perhaps as a mere human I was more... They just don't give an answer. They're like, I don't know. Shit happens. That's fucking unsatisfying as hell. It's just, I don't know. Who knows why the curse fell as it did? Perhaps as a mere human I was more susceptible to it when they were not. Perhaps they too are cursed, but their lifespans are so long they'll be millennia before they feel it upon them. Perhaps it did not affect them. It extended backwards through time, the moment the staff was taken from its rightful place, and all who had known of its staff were cursed too. But perhaps there were others cursed who played no part in this tale, and they were merely unlucky enough to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't know. Things do not always happen for a reason, just as tales do not always end with all the loose ends neatly tied up with all the answers supplied. I have simply told you the events I have witnessed, and I can do no more. You have cheered me on to no end to let me know that this curse has afflicted me and this curse has afflicted me. You have cheered me on to no end to let me know that this curse that has afflicted me has not left me alone here in this wide between worlds. Perhaps I hunt on these others and who have also been cursed, as I was, but I feel I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take my cloak. It is drenched in the blood of thousands of foes. May it bring you luck in battle. How can I break this curse? Who knows? If it was the death curse of the empty Lord, there may be no way to break it. If it was not his death curse and he's still alive but not on this world, the only way to bring it back maybe to bring him back here. But I'd rather stay cursed than suffer under his rule again. But who was this empty Lord? What was his name? You do not know? You have not guessed yet? He was Zaros. Is that the end of it? Curse of the empty Lord. Zaros. Alright, okay. Next quest. The General's Shadow. I could start this mini quest by talking to... Because, yeah, so that's interesting because the implication, right? About the implication. The implication, right? In the, what's it called? The implication, right, is that the only people that were cursed were people that actually knew something about the staff or something to do with it. But there's other people, like General Khazard that we saw. But the problem is, like, General Khazard has nothing to do with the story as of yet, so it'll be interesting. Hopefully it's not as long. Let's go to the bank and do this quickly. Drinking my peppermint tea. Ghostly robes? Are they in here? Yeah. Oh, this is a new interface. Is this like a RuneLite plugin or this actual plugin? Anyways, I like it. Cool. 1 sec. Man, I just had a fucking huge ass sneeze. Alright, let's teleport to... Is it the... No, what's the teleport? Yeah, to Relica quickly. He's here, so... AJR? Or, yeah, no, it's just the Fremdix Slayer dungeon. Pretty cool. I don't know what all these are, though. Does this have to do with the Christmas event or some event? Or does this have to do with, No, it's not the Christmas event, because it's way after the Christmas event. Does it have to do something with the new quest? I don't know. I'll look up after. Talk to General Khazad. Okay. Hello, General. What, you are not done yet. You walk and talk to Sharom, explain yourself. Right, by being of great power and experience, I can see and speak to ghosts. For my assistance, they clothe me in their garb. Can I offer you assistance, General? This intrigues me. How do you know me? You look familiar, but I can't place it. Oh, well, I don't really have eyes, so how can you tell? I just have one of those faces. And true, I can never tell humans apart. We're all ugly creatures anyways. Hey, doesn't matter anyways. You're not of the blood. You're not of the blood, and I cannot trust you. You're right, I'm completely untrustworthy. What? I'm a very trustworthy person. It's not something I can take on your word on. What's a word? Whose word would you take it on? There's one person who I would believe. You visit the sincere, and she judged you trustworthy, then I would have use for you. Where can I find her? Well, considering I told you that she was a seer of sorts, I imagine you'd find her in Seer's village. It's south of here, not far. Go and see her, return with her report, and I will see if I have use for you. Reported. Okay, that sounds reasonable. The sincere, how do you know someone like her? Long story, I don't have time to tell it. Okay. Well, it literally seems like you have nothing but time, so... Strange. Sincere. Could be a ghost, so I gotta be careful and look around. There she is. Hello, I'm looking for the sincere. Are you, Jesus Christ, okay. Are you another one of those holier than thou folks wanting to redeem themselves? Well, no, I'm actually just trying to join a really evil guy's team. Really, finally, something worthwhile. It was fun messing with those deep devotees the first few times. After a while, condemning people to an eternity of damnation gets a bit dull. Who are you trying to hook up with? The Dark Priest, Warlord, Penguin? I want to prove General Khazard I'm trustworthy. Oh, that old fart. Is he still around? Huh. I don't know if I can be bothered. Bribe. Well, if I pay you for the trouble, would you then? I can't imagine you make much money seeing people in sins and all. Oh, there's money in it. I just don't get invited to many parties. You got me all excited about the evil plots, and now it's just a matter of trust. I can't be bothered to restrain myself on that account. Fine, you don't have to actually see my sins. Just pronounce me to be trustworthy, and I'll pay you, and I'll be on my way. Well. You'll know that's a lie. I do need the cash, so I'll do it. Give me 40 gold. Gold coins, you'll be trustworthy as a newborn. Alright, I don't have the money with me, but I'll go grab some. It's that simple. Just bribe her. Hey, say I'm trustworthy. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Let's first bring 100k. I know it's probably a lot, but we'll call it good. We'll call it good. Here's the money. Fine, I declare trustworthy if you consider bribing a trustworthy woman transaction. Give this note to Khazar and it will prove that you have been to see me. You receive a note from the sincere. Can I read it? No, I can't read it. Okay. The Relic of Slayer Cave. Let's go back. Jesus, quite loud. Alright, Mr. General Khazard. Just didn't even give a fuck. He just walked away. What a prick. I've been to the sincere. She has made me her verdict. She has handed me her verdict, whatever. She said to give you this note to prove I went to see her. The note says you committed many sins and atrocities in your life. I'm impressed. I will use you. It has been a long time since I have left my home in the south. I have lost track of what's going on in the world, but now it is imperative that I know. So I sent out 4 scouts to gather information for me. I brought them to walk like me in the Shadow Realm. They'd be safe from my enemies. I sent them on 4 missions. One was to go into the land of gnomes to explore their holdings. One was to go into the jungle of the south. One was to explore where the White Knights rule. And one was another place, a place of great heat. Tell them the planets are nearing alignment. We will meet in the place of the half-light and ice soon. Beware of the others, for though they are weak and few, they are cunning. That's a lot of stuff. Information to gather. I should find the general's 4 scouts. No oh, okay. The bread roll's on. Alright, sure, I'll take the bread roll. Oh, that fills you up. Delicious. Okay. So where are they all? The general's shadow. I've been sent to the jungle in the south, one would be the land of the gnomes, one had been sent where the White Knights rule. Oh my god, okay, we're going to Falador then first. I think that one's gonna be the easiest. Jesus, man, some of these seem like a fucking nightmare. This is very ominous music for Falador. White Knights rule. Let's start with the castle. The castle is probably the most iconic location. I'm betting that if they're anywhere, they're most likely inside here. And they said they're also in the Shadow Realm, so they're going to need a ring of visibility. Kind of using up a lot of my energy right now to do this quest, do this mini quests. I'm feeling like I should probably just skip it and go to the regular quest. I think I'll enjoy it way more. Because this is just gonna take a while, but look another like 10 minutes or so, and if I get really bored, I'll just do something else. I'll do the quest guide for this and then go do the actual quest. Alright. I'm gonna use the quest guide for this. I'm getting annoyed. Okay. Teleport to Relica. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's south of Tree Gnome Village. Girls Outpost. Oh, Drunk Wizard sent me. What's new, skin bag? What the hell? Hey, no need to be rude. Your smell disgusts me, so make it quick. Jesus, man. Hazard says the planets are nearly in alignment. We will meet in the place of the half-light and ice soon. Beware of the others, for they are weak. For though they are weak and few, they are cunning. I'll be glad when this is all over. The journal will be strong and we push back its tide of filth that is humanity. Boy, I wanted the filth. I mean humans. Besides, we were here first. Ha ha ha. Well, you naive mortals. There were many here before you. The last time the journal went north, all of this land belonged to the elves. Do not think so highly of your race. Discover anything interesting on your travels? As I passed Ardon, I overheard some news that the plague in the west was revealed to be a hoax. King Laethus was executed, a new king with now rules in place. I suspect there is more to be learned, but my mission is to observe gnomes, not human. I have heard that cultists who think that they are so well hidden in the sewers have failed in their ritual. I heed the land of the gnomes. Rumors say it is peaceful right now. I hear Clough has lost his position as advisor. That's all the news I have heard. I'm still looking for the other scouts. Any suggestions? I was ordered west. I was told one was to seek out the warmth of the jungles. Two were headed east. The other two headed east. One in search of the deserts. The other in search of knights. Okay. Search out for the scout in Falador. He was. They're always in places I would never expect. Okay, so let's just this. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting when I get to the quest. It's kind of demotivating me. I'm being like, maybe I should use the quest guide because I might really struggle to do this quest. Given where everybody else and these invisible guys have been. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I'm gonna text my girlfriend sent me, so sorry. Here he is. The hell? Hello there, General Quizard sent me. Finally news, what message does he send? Or it was about the planets. Something about the planets. We'll spit it out, I can't wait here all day. Tartar says the planets are near alignment. We will meet in the place of half light and ice. Soon beware of others, for there we can. Good. I long for the slaughter. These local squabbles and politics bore me. I wonder if the others have begun to move as well. The other what? Who are you slaughtering? Not for your ears, messenger. Not for your ears, messenger. And you join the general woods. There was talk with the village council. It's just like they're just talking about quests that have been done. It's not necessary to talk to them. South of the Shanty Pass. Okay. Like the music is just such different like levels. Alright, we're nearing time to do the other quest. So, below the General Khazard sent me, don't sneak up on me, sorry. I think I can see my heart pounding. You're pretty generous, I thought you might be... What is it exactly that you want? I brought a message from the General. Khazard says blah blah blah. Oh good, I long for the coolest place is so hot the General's told me to much of my time. And here I can see why. Long ago, yes, but not by choice. This evil lord and master forced him to reside here. Started with the master, hard to believe. Who was it? I think I've said too much already. What have you discovered on your travels, though? The desert. The fight in the desert has come to stop. Fighting in the desert has come to a stop. However, there's still much distrust between the Menethos and Al-Kharid. Seems like it would be impossible to reignite a war if necessary. Care about this. Right now, talk to the scouts south of Taibowanai. Get that teleport. Music kind of goes hard, man. Desert heat. It must be a great mate to be able to see me, human. So where you go, blah blah. Cool. Oh, I gotta talk to him still, sorry. Wait. Let me read this, it sounds like lore. Well, I found all of you now. How do you mean? The General sent me to find his forest scouts, and now I found all of you delivered his message. You said the General well, I hope he rewards you. How did you come to his service? He was surprised to see me like someone looking in the shadow realm offered to me assistance if I needed it. You did not know him before though? I'm surprised you would speak to someone who did not know his greatness. He's crazy. He kidnapped innocent people and butchered them in his arena, not to mention sticking that dog sticking that dog on people, killing was the best thing I ever heard about. Indeed, strange you would serve a man you feel the way about. But I will not tell General Judgment. You best go back to General Report. I have enough messages you can take to him. Okay, let her rip. I have nothing to rip, but the messages we of the blood are still loyal. Pavlov is the messenger. I don't remember anything else. Go. Now you may go. Okay. So these songs kind of go hard. Like Jesus. I did, sir. I found all the scouts and delivered your message. The last one I said should report back to you. Oh, what did he say that for? He said to tell you we the blood are still loyal. Pavlov is the messenger. Interesting. Well, you served your purpose. Now to award you something appropriate. There's a cave near where the fishermen gather. Go to the east branch of this cave and seek the one who lives in the shower room who will reward you well. Right, fisherman cave goes. Thanks, General. Wait, take this as your reward. It offers you a severed leg. Well, this is... You dealt with severed limbs before. Long story. Don't worry, if you lose it, I can always get more to replace it. What in the fuck is this? A severed human leg. You know what? Fine. What am I gonna do? I need to Alright, let's teleport to the house. Gear up, because apparently there's a boss fight coming up. I probably should have gone to Edgeville, it's okay. Sounds good. And then we'll just bring some with us. We're not gonna bring like a lot to keep us alive. Just enough to beat this fight, I think. Sure, good enough. Can't really use prayers from my understanding, but I think we should be okay. South the fishing guilds. Cool. This cave has been used for a lot of things in this game, hasn't it? Land of the Goblins, and I think some other quests have been used in here, but I forgot. It's been used for a lot of things. I forgot every single one of them except one. But yeah. Now I'll enter the Carol into the next section. Now let's enter it. What the? It's Bouncer, Kazard's Hellhound. Kazard tricked me, this is over, he's trying to get me killed. The bastard! Received a Shadow Sword. Oh! And 2000 Slayer XP. Cool. I mean, what is this? Oh, it's just a nice sword to use. Just a cool sword to have. I mean... Doesn't have very good stats, per se, but... Okay! Now we can go to the damn quest. I forgot to bring another fucking Ring of Dueling, son of a bitch. God damn it. Okay, let's go to Edgeville this time. Cool, we got this nice little cosmetic weapon. Can I get it again if I destroy it? I mean, I know that sounds like really bad, like, oh, I'm destroying this weapon. It's fine. I don't want to carry a bunch of weapons that just are wastes of space. I'm gonna assume I need all of these ghostly robes for now, considering that I was supposed to do this mini quest for them. But yeah, we also should dispose of stuff we don't really need. But let's put everything in here. Let's get rid of things we don't need. Like a waste tab. Like, why do I have a scarecrow? I'm gonna start off with, you know, items like a couple of house teleports, and then a Ring of Dueling to put on, and then my Fury, which isn't here. I'm surprised my Fury isn't here. And then, I mean, just more teleports to get around the map. And some, I need to buy some stamina potions. Let's do that. Let's go buy some staminas. Alright, Time to start this damn quest. Now we can officially start this quest. It's not even available in here, so we literally don't even have the option from the quest guide in this game. We literally just have to... I think there's probably a quest guide written or a video made, but we're gonna depend on our gigantic noggin for the beginning of this, and then if we can't figure it out, I don't know, I think I'll just take a break and do something else. I think this is gonna be... I mean, okay, I think there will be a limit. Like, if I spend, like, hours on this, I think I won't do it. Like, if I'm spending, like, 3 to 4 hours, I'll just call it good. But I think that I'm gonna try to do it, is what I'm gonna say. Like, pretty good effort into it. Hey, I need to talk to you. Star Secrets to the North. Yes. Me? Yes, you. I have some questions. Okay. You were recently hired by Sir Cyril Carnelian, correct? That's right. You want me to find some cultists that stole his armor, and you were successful, of course. And have you had any contacts with the Carnelians since your rescue? Not really. Sorry, I'm very confused. What's this all about? And unethical crimes have taken place, and as someone has recently had contact with the Carnelians, you're one of our suspects. What crime? What's happened? Until I'm satisfied that you were not involved, I can't say. Well, then what do I need to do to convince you that I wasn't? The guard leans in closer to whispers to you. I'm sorry about all this. I'm pretty confident you had nothing to do with any of it, but I need to put a good show on for Lady Carnelian. Alright. Well, I must say, Adventure, that is quite the alibi. You clearly had no involvement in this horrific crime. Well, I'm glad we could. When what's that? You want to help us find the culprit? How generous-based. But I never said. The guard gives you a pleading look. Of course, I would never sit by while criminals are on the loose. You'll have all the help you need. Well, excellent. Please join me upstairs when you're ready to begin. Oh, okay. The guard heads upstairs. What on Gillinor have I just agreed to? Let's go, gamers. I'm excited, because this is a newer quest. It's probably going to be okay. Oh my god! He's been fucking murdered. Brutal. Is that Sir Cyril Carnelian? Or is it Sir Nil? I don't even know. What happened? I was hoping you could help with that, work that out. Well, I guess we should just get started right away. What do we know so far? It happened in the early hours of the morning, according to Lady Carnelian. Sir Cyril heard a noise coming from the butler Jones's old room. He got up to investigate. After a few minutes, she heard Cyril shout something, followed by a scream. She went to see what happened. This is what she found. So no one else was in the room. Not that she saw. What was everyone else? Where's everyone else at that point? I was on guard duty. I was the guard on duty last night. I was stationed out front as usual. Klaus, the family chef, was down in the kitchen preparing an early breakfast for Sir Cyril. Young Philippe was in bed. He slept through the entire thing. Do we have any obvious suspects? Jones is behind bars, but many of his fellow cultists are still at large. Perhaps this was an act of revenge on their part? We can't rule anything out. There's a few other things to note, but it's probably best if you have a look around the crime scene before we go any further. Okay, I'll begin at once. Alright! What do we got here? The body is that of Sir Cyril Carnelian. He's lying face down on the floor with the cause of death seemingly a single stab wound to the back. The wound looks to have been caused by an unusually thin blade. Unusually thin? Suspect broken window. The window's been broken. The glass on the floor suggests it was broken from the outside. Okay, we should probably go outside at some point to check things out. Thing in the drawers. You search the cupboard but find nothing of interest. Okay, I suspect there's a not yet. Oh. I mean, what else is there to inspect? I mean, that's the thing. Oh dear is the examine text. And there's not really much else to inspect. I mean, I'm not... Okay, let's go talk to the wife. Maybe she heard something that was interesting. Pet Scruffy. Pet the dog. Fair enough. My dear, as long as this happened, will our pain never end? I'm sorry for your loss. Please leave me. I would mourn alone. Okay, well, Jesus. I still don't believe this. Personally, I don't know how much more they can take. I don't know if there's much here. Like, new cooking train spot though. You can go downstairs and cook on the fucking guy's range there. Pretty sick. It's not fair. All bad things keep happening to us. Why don't they happen to anyone else? I don't know. Then you're useless. Leave me alone. Alright. Fuck you, kid. Okay, so I'm missing something. Like, there's still something. I mean, I haven't checked this area out yet. I mean, I feel like I've looked at every single thing in this. Oh, there's a fucking hidden wall. Looks like they've been slightly damaged. You knock on it. It sounds like there's a hollow space on the other side. Push against the wall. Okay, there we go. I get it now. What's wrong? Yeah, the audio bit rate's low because something's fucking playing, you dumbass. Stupid ass stream help. Okay. Ah, I see. There was something valuable here. Then that was interesting. Something in Forrest's chest. Open, breaking it in the process. If anything, chest it's gone. I think I've seen everything I need to. I should check with the guard. Okay. Are you done looking around the crime scene? I think so. Oh, I didn't think of a note. Oh, there's a couple things. So, the hidden room above us was broken into. The hidden room? What hidden room? It looks like it can only be accessed from in here. It doesn't seem like anyone else has been there for some time. What's in this room? There's a chest upstairs that's been broken into. Do you think they took anything from it? I'm not sure. This raises more questions than answers. Was this actually a murder or just a robbery gone wrong? And I know there was. And how was there a hidden room that we knew nothing about? Did you find anything else? There was a broken window from the outside. I didn't see anyone leave or enter from the front of the building last night, so that makes sense. The window must have been in and out. So it was likely someone who didn't have any other way to access the mansion. It was probably someone who didn't have any other way to access the mansion. We could probably rule out the staff and family members. Great. Did you find anything else? Still, or was stabbed from the back? I wasn't facing his killer, but if that was the case, why did Lady Cornelia say she heard him shouting shortly? She'd been facing whoever he was shouting at. To me, there were two people in the room with him. Let's hope not one killer on the loose is bad enough. There's something else as well. It looks like the blade used to kill him was unusually thin. Really, how odd. I'll take note and look more into it once we're done. Anyway, did you find anything else? I think that's everything. So someone broke in from the outside. Something may have been stolen from a room upstairs, and Sir was stabbed in the back. All useful information, but none of it gives us any definitive thing. Thankfully, as well, we do have one more lead that might hold some promise. Take a look at this. The guard shows you an with a skull on it. It's someone from Halloween Town. I don't know. I think it's what? Is this the General Khazard army? I found this. Found this by the window. That skull on it is a symbol of the Khazard army. There's also a name engraved on the back. Evlot. Also need to find this Evlot and see what they know. Well, I agree my superiors won't be happy if I open an investigation into a member of the Khazard army. I think you'll need to handle this by yourself. Besides, I need to take care of other matters here, right? Want a place to start? I suggest the bar at the fight arena. Places like that are always good for gathering information. Good idea. Why can't we not look at Hazil cult as well? They're definitely top suspects. We won't have any actual evidence linking this. We don't have any actual evidence linking to the crime until we do this. Evlot seems to be a safer bet. See, fair enough. Why can't you invite to investigate them yourself? The matter is complicated. On paper, General Khazar is an upstanding citizen. Triad Army operates as the approval from the crowd. King Glath is even hired them for some peacekeeping ones, but First, the Khazar is a bit controversial. His war with the gnomes has created more than a few problems for Kandra, not to mention the rumors about people fighting his. While his predecessor, unlike his predecessor, King Thoros has been slowly distancing himself from Khazar. However, in the meantime, we have maintained a good relationship with him and his army. That's right, Kevin. I understand. Okay, cool. I thought Khazard was dead. I guess no one really knows. Um. Okay. So we gotta go visit General Khazard, which is, I think, here, right? This is the fight arena? Port Khazard, which I think we can teleport to with the fishing trawler? Or the cloak here? Let's do that. Let's take the cloak and then just run south. Or we can do the watchtower teleport, actually. It's pretty close, too. We'll take the cloak. I think the cloak is the best teleport. Well, I mean, I have the watchtower one here. Let's just use it. That's a way to figure it out. Let's talk. Hello. The one that killed Bouncer. Oh, fuck. That wasn't what I was expecting. Hello. Can I get you though? Do you know anyone named Evlot? Why do you ask? I'm looking for them. Find a place to go giving out information to people I don't know. Are you sure I can make it worth your while? You're suggesting I'm the kind of person that would besmirch my honor for a measly bribe. Besmirch! Because you're absolutely right. 100 coins will pay for the information you desire. Oh, my kind of guy. My kind of guy. Yeah, I'm susceptible to a bribe. Alright, here's the money. Thank you very much. So what can you tell me about Evelyn? So oddly enough, she was in here not that long ago, but just before you arrived, one of the lads came in and spoke to her. Just to say what? No idea, but she left in quite the hurry afterwards. Perhaps you'll be able to pick up her trail if you look around outside. I might just do that. Thanks for the information. Fancy drink before you go? Yeah. Nope. Fuck. Okay, well I'm just killing random people now, I guess. Pick up her trail outside. So my hunter level has to be. Barrels? Ah, look at that. I'm just that good at the game, you know? Probably the best it's ever played, you know? Top 5. Oh, baby. Going around the boulder has been disturbed recently. Someone came this way. We're just that good. Oh my god. Why did she come this convoluted? Actually, it's not really that convoluted. She took a boat. Oh, there she is. That's pretty quick. Oh my god, she's a high level. Level up, I presume. If you think you're coming quietly, you've got another thing coming. Oh shit. Damn, what a bummer that I'm level 109. Oh my god. She's owning me. Can I do this? No! Fuck! Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. She's not that far from a bank, right? Because I can just go to Port Khazard. Or just run for the monastery. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab some food. Okay, first roadblock. First roadblock of the situation. It's not that big of a deal though. We're just gonna go grab some food. I don't know if I really need gear. I'll bring like my top, because that'll give me some range. My legs, top and legs, and then bring some food. Cause it seems like I can't really use whatever wears on her that well. So let's bring on. Bring some food. I always forget where all my shit is. Ready to get shit on, Evlot. You trash, mate. Alright, that's enough. You win. Yeah, that's right, I do. So you answer my questions now? Doesn't seem like I have any other choice. Cyril Carnelian has been murdered and an amulet belonging to you was found at the scene of the crime. What? My amulet? Yeah, quite sloppy of you. Don't pay transfer. Do you really think I'd be so foolish to leave my own amulet at the scene of a murder? The amulet was stolen a few days ago. Someone must have planted it there to set me up. I knew I shouldn't have taken this job. Job? What job? I needed money badly. Some guy hired me for a simple robbery. Nice and straightforward, he said. All I had to do was break into that Carnelian house and retrieve something for him. Who was this person? I don't know. He kept his face in. All I know is he was willing to pay a lot. What did he want you to steal? Just some random scroll. So what happened to Cyril? They had nothing to do with me. I admit he saw me on my way out, but I was able to escape. I only found out he was dead after I got back to the fight arena. What about the scroll? What was it? No idea. I was told to deliver it to some cultist south of the city, which I did. So it was the Haziel cult that hired you. That's not surprising. That's the thing. They were very happy when I gave them the scroll, but they had no idea I'd been hired to retrieve it. So she was hired to retrieve it and told to give the scroll to these people. But if that's the case, then who hired you? I told you, I don't know. I don't know. He was meant to meet me in the bar earlier to pay me, but he never showed up. This is such a mess. I don't like this. Something very strange is going on here. I need you to find the person that hired you. Good luck with it. I didn't seem the kind of person who'd want to be found. Well, then I guess my second best bet is to pay a visit to the Haziel cult. They're involved in some way, even if they themselves don't realize it. So am I free to go? I won't stop you, but you should consider going to the authorities. I might be able to help you. Ha, nice joke. I better hop on my own. I'm sure that's whatever. Good luck. Okay, the Haziel. The plot thickens. That's all I gotta say. The plot thickens. So how do I get to the Haziel cult? I think they're. It's not the clock tower. It's the Haziel cult quest. The Ardoin sewers, right? I go here. I just gotta go north of here. Cool. Get your Artie Cloak 1, gamers. It's so easy and it's useful for so much stuff. Oh my god, he's actually here. Well, 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 what do we have here? Lord Zeal, this adventurer killed Alamone and got Jones captured. I see, so it's your action to prevent my followers from bringing about my restoration. I guess so. There was once a time where any who dared oppose me would flee to the furthest corners of the world to escape my wrath. Alas, it seems that the men in my absence have grown arrogant once more. It is no matter, though, for your fate will be a reminder of what happened to those foolish to cross Majorat. Die now, knowing your efforts were in vain, for despite your best attempts I have returned. Before you go any further, there's something we should discuss. And why would I want to discuss anything with you? Because Cyril Carnelian is dead and the killer might be trying to frame you? Dead? How curious. Lovette, I trust this was not our word? It was not, my lord. Very well, adventurer, speak your piece, but do so quickly. When you are done, I will decide if your life is forfeit. A member from the Khazard army called Evelyn was hired to steal a scroll from the Carnelian mansion, deliver it here. And she was successful. Thanks to her, my followers are able to use the scroll to bring about my restoration. Well, during her escape, Cyril Carnelian was killed, but not by her. Someone else was there, but she doesn't know who. The evidence I found so far suggests that the killer was trying to frame her. By extension, they might have been trying to frame you as well. You suggest that this individual is my foe, but that if that were true, why would they have arranged my restoration scroll delivered here? I don't know. Whoever this person is, they must be an ally to us, my lord. And yet, an ally who hides in darkness is no true ally at all. Adventurer, you say this Evela is part of the Khazard army? Well, that's right. And I think it's time to have my return known to my Majorat kin. Sivlet, summon Khazard. Let's see what he has to say of this. Now it's about time to mention the Khazard and I have complications. It is now about to mention we have complications. Well, then I suggest you prepare yourself. Oh boy. Benar. Azil, you've returned? Surprised, Khazard, or just disappointed? Disappointed, I have no reason to be disappointed. And yet you made no attempt to aid me yourself. Too busy claiming my lands as your own, perhaps? They were our lands. Where's the insert communist theme, communist national anthem .wav. Alright, what is this human filth doing here? Filth, you're one to talk. It's clear that I've allowed you to endure for far too long. Allow me to correct that mistake. No, this human is no friend of mine either, but she presented me with... I forgot I'm still a female in this game, aren't I? I have not changed since Recruitment Drive. I really need to. I haven't changed since Recruitment Drive. Okay, enough. This human is no friend of mine either, but she has presented me with information regarding my return that warrants investigation. The killer, let's investigate. Or has your sleep made you go soft? Make no mistake, if the human crosses me, I will gouge her eyes out and watch as she dines on them. Until then, she may be of use. Fine, but I hope you know this is a foolish idea. What is the information she presented? Someone has murdered Cyril Carnelian and attempted to pass the blame onto one of your minions. Were you aware of this? Don't involve myself in the personal affairs of my soldiers, but besides, I thought you'd be happy to see that fool dead. I shed no tears for his demise, and if his killer turns out to be a friend, I will reward them with riches beyond imagination. However, this individual and their motives remain unknown. We must rectify that. About this matters beneath the both of us. Accept this for the gift it is and move on. No, any individual involved themselves in our affairs, be they friend or foe, must be made known to us, especially as the ritual draws near. Ritual. Keep your nose out. Venture, how thorough has investigation into Cyril Carnelian's murder been? I'd say it's been pretty thorough. I handle most of it myself. The family have been questioned. Or not by me. Yes, very thoroughly. No stone can be left unturned. Adventure, you must return to the Carnelian mansion and uncover any information you might have missed. You're trusting her with this? Stop this madness and let me handle it instead. This is not up for debate. I made my will clear. Return to us once you have something, adventurer, not before. Why should I help you? You came to me, not the other way around. From that, I would assume that you really have some sort of motive in finding the killer. I care not what the motive is. Aren't you worried about my loyalties? Loyalty means very little to my kind. You opposed me before, but you will have a chance to rectify that mistake. Do so, and you will be rewarded. Oppose me again, you will die. Need to give any possible suspects? Thousands. To have lived as long as I have, is to have made many friends and many enemies. Any one of them may be responsible. Without further information, it's pointless to speculate. What's the ritual you mentioned? You can start yourself. The better help I can be. You can be ample help and perform the tasks you've been assigned. This idle cheddar achieves nothing. Okay, cool. Alright. Back to Artie. Oh, wrong way. I'm interested because I've seen like an image of the boss in this quest that's repeatable, but I'm not sure how it relates to any of this. So it's gonna be interesting. Some water. I'm fucking thirsty, man. I have not drank something liquid for the last few hours. I probably should. I've been talking a lot too because of this fucking quest. Question the family as well. Henrietta. I'd like to ask you questions about what happened. Please leave me. If you have questions, I take them to the guard outside. Oh. Hello again. Hello, any luck in finding the frame? I think so. I found Evelyn. I was able to question her. It seems someone might be trying to frame her. Interesting. What do you plan to do now? I'd like to have another look around and ask some questions. Go ahead, right ahead. Like her, we're just in time. You can find Klaus down in the kitchen. I'd like to ask you much about what happened. You're the one that my husband hired to deal with that cult. Some good that did. I'm sorry, but right now I don't even think the cult were responsible. Who else could it be? That's what I'm hoping to find out. What do you want to know? When your husband was killed, did you see anything unusual? No, it's as I told the guard. There was a noise coming from Jones's old room. I went to go take a look, and I heard him shout something. Did you hear what he shouted? I didn't. I went to see what happened. I heard a scream. By the time I arrived, the only one there was my husband lying on the floor. And there was nothing else in there that seemed odd. No, nothing. Okay, thank you for your help. Gauge the dog. 1. Alright. Felipe. Hello there. I'd like to ask some questions about your dad. What questions? Did you see any of what happened? No, I was in bed. I'll leave you alone. I don't want to talk to you. Sorry to have bothered you. This kid's on this. This kid's hiding some shit, man. Let's go downstairs. I have to ask you some questions. But I already spoke to the authorities earlier. I know, but I'm hoping you can uncover anything they missed. Okay, go ahead. What were you doing at the time Cyril Carnelian was killed? I was here in the kitchen. Sir Cyril's an early riser. He likes to get breakfast as soon as he wakes up. So you didn't see anything unusual down here? No? No, you're absolutely sure. Not even the slightest thing out of place. Well, no, not really. I guess there was the cold. Cold? Well, something cold to them. It was right next to the warm stove. It was very odd. I thought it was maybe just the wind, but maybe. Did you see anything when you felt this cold? Well, I thought I saw the shadow in the room just for a moment. Surely it was just a trick of the light, though. I might have to look a little look around down here. Okay, go ahead. This hot soup is bubbling away on the range. Ah, this is indicating Desert Treasure 2's vibes, man. There's a cold and a shadow. The empty lord returns. I don't know, man. You search the shelves and notice a small button behind the wall behind them. Ooh, press the button. Yeah, I'll press the button. Hear the button. You press the button, you hear a click coming from the northern wall. Ah. Hidden room. Ooh. Ooh. What's going on here? Alright, what's all this then? Bloody hell, mate. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Alright, pick the lock. The lockpick to pick the lock on the chest. You piece of shit! Okay, let's go get a lockpick. I'm gonna actually go to Pharaoh's Enclave because I want to restore my stats. Drop all this food. I mean, I'll keep the food just in case I get into like some combat encounter I'm not expecting. I don't know how far I am in the quest. I think I'm like, is it long or short? Did they specify? Is there a faster way to get to their house? There's gotta be a good way to get there. I'm going to keep teleporting here. Yeah, Spirit Tree. second, gamers. Alright, sorry gamers. Bad news. I have to have dinner ready for my family pretty soon here, which means I just started the oven. So I only have like 30 minutes left, and then I gotta go. So we have to do a part 2 to this. We're gonna go quick. Try to figure this stuff out as quickly as possible. If we can't figure it out, so be it. You know, we'll do a part 2. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, so is this like Wordle? So this is like they're in the right position. So I'm guessing. Let me turn this volume down. It's pretty loud. It's bothering me. So I'm guessing the way this works is that it's kind of like Wordle, which means that there's gonna have to be a 4, 2, and a 3, but no 5. So if I put this at 4, this at 2, this maybe at 3, and then this at 6. Okay, we know this has to be 2. 1, 2, 1, 4. I think I got this right. This could also be 1 then? No, it can't be 1. So we know there's 1, 2, 4, 3. There's no 5 and 6 anywhere. Why were these nuns not correct? So 1, 2. If I try this one at 3, this one at 4. It's just that simple, gamers. Just be that good at the game. Oh my god, you guys aren't seeing anything. I'm a fucking moron. You guys didn't see anything. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm talking about how I'm rushing here. I got the entire puzzle. It's actually disheartening. Cause like now it's like, oh, was I looking at a fucking guide? No, I swear to god I got it on my 3rd fucking attempt, completely just through luck. Not luck, there's a little bit of thinking about through it, but well, that's stupid. Alright, whatever. Dusty scroll inside. So quickly because we have to go. Ooh, it's half of a symbol. It's the Zaros symbol. I wonder what Haziel will make of this. Yeah, let's go. Let's go check out Haziel. Go. Just monastery teleport, I guess. It's quicker. Go. In 5 or 10 minutes when the oven's preheated, I have to go put the salmon and the vegetables in there, and then a little bit after. I gotta get some water going so I can make some pasta. I think there's a very high chance I'm not gonna be able to finish this in time. So, whatever. Let's go talk to Haziel. Venture returns. I trust this means you have something of note for us. I found a hidden room beneath the Carnelian mansion. There was a chest side with a scroll. A scroll? It had a sketch of it on some sort of crest. Well, half of one at least. Half a crest. Could that be? This chest. There was nothing else inside. Nope, just the scroll. This crest must have been in there. But that was our true trigger, but I thought it was lost. How did I get there? The Cardinals must have claimed it after my defeat. The fools would have no idea of its importance. What is this crest? Who would even want to steal that thing? One of our kin, perhaps? Quite possible. There are others who would know of it. You keep going talking riddles, or are you going to tell me what's going on? Something is still amiss in all of this. I agree, but our next one discovery must go north. Maybe discover the ability to turn totally invisible. We should not waste any time. However, we must first deal with the human. I will handle it. Another adventure. Your work is done. Leave us. But we haven't found the killer. Izard and I will deal with this matter now. As a reward for your work, consider your past transgressions against us forgiven. Now go. But a group of ice trolls have made their home near the fortress. I will join you there. Ice trolls? You mean the trolls at Weiss? Why are you still here? Hold on, adventurer. You know of those trolls on their lands? Yeah, I'm quite friends with them. You see, there's this troll called My Arm. Nobody cares. Be gone from our base. If the human knows these ice trolls, she may still be of use to us. Why? Can't we make short work of the trolls that disturb us? We have no need to deal with for dead weight. Until we know more about who we're dealing with, we should avoid attracting unwanted attention. Enough of this nonsense. If you want slowly, we can use the Shadow Realm. There are those who prefer to dwell in the Shadow Realm. I would prefer to be kept unaware of our presence in the north. Fine, but on your head. But on your head be if this goes wrong. Venture. It seems we have further need of you after all. Meet us outside this troll cell. Do not make us wait. How do I get up there again? To Weiss? It's Relica, right? I teleport using the yes, there we go. I'm happy this quest doesn't require a bunch of items. Like I can just I'm saying that now that I'm gonna have to use like 80 items. Watch. I'm happy that I haven't had to bring up like a ton of items. I could just use whatever is available to me. I've just been able to get into battle with just weapons and armor and stuff. Alright. It's a DKS, I think, right? That's why we need making friends with My Arm. That's so crazy. That's why we need to do that. That's why we need to have the quest done. Where are they? I meant to meet some friends. Have you seen them? I don't think so. The only newcomers we had here recently, those two strangers. Let's hope they're not up to no good. Okay. Is them not like mimicking them? Good, you're here. Or what? He doesn't even know it's us. Azil, why are you trolls? In the secrecy of our task, we felt appropriate to shapeshift into less conspicuous forms. This foolish idea was yours alone. Right, so what are we doing here? Based on your discovery, it is likely our mysterious killer will have traveled here. To Weiss, what do they want with the trolls? Ah, they have no interest in trolls. This troll settlement is a relatively new addition to the area, as what was here before that will be of interest to the killer. Which is not your business, not being able to work. Indeed, adventure. Ventral. Why am I following these guys? I mean, like, let them be on their own bullshit. They're so abusive, man. They're just mean and shit. Like, you know, I don't want to be around these people. It's like toxic energy. Indeed, adventure. While our disguises will work up to a point, I imagine Troll would soon see through if we tried to converse with them. I doubt that. The trolls are dumb as they come. Our first step here is to gather and seek information. As you claim to be friends with these fools, you'll be well placed to do so. Speak with their leader to find out if anything of note has occurred recently. Okay, I'll be back soon. Snowflake. Only vibe checker. Have you built the fire of nourishment on the new farming badges yet? No. Odd happened around here recently. Odd like what? I'm not sure, to be honest. Anything unusual, I guess. Well, there's two strange ones outside. I'm not sure what we've seen before, but I hope they're up to no good. Up to no good. Oh yes, those two. Speaking of, I was speaking to them earlier. They're harmless, I hope. If you want the usual goat poo says he's see the weirdness down in mine. Weirdness? What kind of weirdness? He says he sees a strange shadow. There was a cave-in recently down there as well. That's what goat poo was investigating when he saw the shadow. Actually, I think my companions might want to hear about this. Oh nuts! There's gonna be a boss in here, isn't there? We're blind here, but to do nothing close to this ritual marker. Nor mine, there is no alternative, but there is an alternative. We wouldn't have this problem if we were in the Shadow Realm. What are you two on about? Nothing. Stop eavesdropping. It's hardly eavesdropping if you're having the conversation right in front of me. Adventure, did you discover anything? I did. Before we go, I think there's some time for some answers. You're in no place to make demands. Maybe maybe I just won't tell you what I've learned. You waste my time. You waste time we may not have, adventure. But very well. Ask your questions, but do so quickly. What's this ritual you keep talking about? What do you want to know of our Majorat? Not a lot, to be honest. Let's keep it that way. The question is not relevant to our purpose here. It doesn't want it. It doesn't want an answer. If it's not relevant, why do you keep talking about it? It may be relevant. It may not be. Depends on who the killer is. We'll assume it's relevant. What can you tell me about it? The ritual is used to be one of our kin to ensure our survival, and the next one is fast approaching. If the killer is one of our kin, their actions may be a means of preparing for it. Preparing how? For the rest of us to live, one of us must die. Many will go to great lengths to ensure they are not the one who is sacrificed. Doesn't have to already share too much. Why would the killer come here? Before the God Wars settlement of the old empire was found here. The fortress to the east is all that remains on the surface, but there is much still hidden below. Like what? Great prison sealed long ago. Half the crest used to do so came into my possession, but it was seemingly taken by the criminals after my defeat. The killer stole the... They meant to open the prison? That is our assumption. Where's the other half of the crest? It's held by one of our... The Dectus Medallion. I don't know why I said that, but... Whatever. It was held by one of our kin, but we haven't felt his presence for a long time. It's impossible the killer already has it, but why would someone want to open this prison? What's inside? If we told enough, you can go finish your questions, and let's get back to work. Alright, I'm done with questions. What now? Well, tell us what you've discovered. There's been a cave-in down the mine. One of the trolls apparently saw a strange shadow near us. Shadow could just be a troll superstition. The look at Carnelian Mansion also mentions it, so it doesn't feel like coincidence. Sounds like we should investigate it ourselves and ensure we down the mine. Alright, looks like everyone's bringing armor and weapons down here, so I'm thinking there's going to be something down here. Oh, fuck, I'm guessing there's a boss fight. I don't have a quick way to teleport out, too. That's the worst part. This it? It is. Then let's get to work. First, you can't deny this time that human is... I am here, you know. Well, again, with this Cassar, she has been a great benefit so far. As long as I continue, she will remain. What if I disagree? The decision is already made. Says who? You don't command. Think you're my lord, or maybe you think you're my father. No, and let us thank Zamrock for that. Stop arguing, I heard something. Venture, let's investigate Cassar to stay here and guard the door. No, I'll go with you. Very well. Assassin. The bow sword? What the? You? My god, he sprints! To obscure his vision somehow. Oh my god, god, I'm getting shit on. Holy shit. I'm getting out of here. Okay. I'm taking a lot of damage. Anyways, I'm gonna have to get going. It's unfortunate. I will resume the stream in a bit. Maybe like an hour or two. It's unfortunate I'm having to stop here, but I have to get dinner ready for my family. I didn't think it was gonna happen so quickly. Kind of pissed, but whatever, we'll live with it. Anyways, thanks for everybody who did attend for the short period of time that you did. I don't know how many of you even did, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.